Part 2. Noosing the Judge. Wire fraud. We be wary. We be free and angry. Worship the girl who runs with fists. Uncover the plague of locusts. With hands, fins, and knees. People throwing dirt on my name. Bring on the great eradication. Born with the skunk eye, you deserve the government you get. So gifted to receive a gold medal in delusion, blackmailed by situation, tangled up in location. Dealt uncivil thought, to be lonesome or to be alone, that is the question. Talk too much about failure to communicate. Bones back to dirt. That's where we all go. Dirt dictates how we treat one another. Listen to the general wastefulness that runs our war campaign. For the love of firebombs. 12 billion years to the day, dim-sighted spectators live dull, inaccurate existences. An excuse for pitched battle, the sullenest sympathizer, dug out of the fertile soil of the unified source, brittle from Earth's lava core. Exploiting then eliminating echo, read the book of venomous tragic sedition, designed from ivory construction, verbalized from vague description. Days later, kings of snow melt away, swank flowers of blood violet, pale in tint. Keep the flu nearby. In case it's needed, break sash. Go forth and fornicate. The killer on Jesus' side. The box I'm encased in was found on a testing site where craters dominate the landscape. Shaped meteorite ore showers an entire city's worth of fragmented dust. Butterscotch and battle-weary. Ironic confrontation. Knowing it always gets better, the sweet snack of badger poison served with a tank of nitrous oxide. Strapped to the face hole, coded telex messages led me the way here. From north of the skyway, now shake things off like a 20-story fall down a parking garage staircase. Shadow contracts. The neighborhood robot needs a break too. Sprouting foliage and greenery from metal skin. Shrubs and grass gardening. Mildew stays, watered, growing. Orange-red medallions and burnt sienna tulips. Peace through war, through peace and war. This one will neither forgive nor forget that familiar connective force. My face, your wall. Run it into the ground, Part 2. Hostage Mariah. A shallow graven image. Victim in a cage, trapped beyond lies. Eggshells underfoot. The yolk long cracked and rotted. Thank you for not discussing the outside world. Got swinging doors on your cell. The warden helps me open your mail. Forehead and shoulders beaten about wrongly. Snip small wires and cords. with resentment sensed. That vibe is unmistakable. White trash militant, partner and collaborator, muse and unlimited sanctions. Praise at the foot of hostage Mariah into the mucus cocoon generation. Graven image. Mongoloid coward half-wit, with a heart of silver and staples in the wrist, instigation and irresponsibility, surviving on petty theft and pretty girls on gin. Each vulnerable moment. Save the nutrias, kill the hippies. The speech of abuse after the aftermath. Take down the mother clown and they will all follow. Start the vigilante mission. A happy boy rides the midnight train to Slabville. The look of speed, the feel of mercury, the taste of copper pipe stuffed with dead mulched leaf. Criminalist. Need some much needed kneading. The quality of life locked, loaded, and invalid. Hell's City here in South Louisiana. This man who sits on the park bench corner always dies first. Byproducts of a wrecked society. New Orleans Inner City Urban War Council. Nothing like a depressant to take away the blues. Laundromat chic turned to outright violence, and the all-out blitz war is just a phone call away. So are pimps. Some disguised as trust fund brats and Colombian termination convicts. This is the first night to get it out of our system. Vague and unrealistic. Now moved higher up in the disproportionate numbers, draped in blood-boned camouflage and Semper Fidelis open caskets. Hey girl, tell me what the deaths of head larva is for. It has an infected eating nozzle. It looks like a bloated gecko in a basket of shriveled fruit. Will never develop immunity to the contusion damage that is sin. It's a terrible thing to envision, as far as the eye can see. The boy who cried comet. The boy who cried comet could see through walls and wish for hell on earth just as it is today. What to do when destiny bites the dust? Let it bite back. We saw you holding 2 rabbits by the ears, perfectly skinned, absorbing the vapors. Old Raleigh Rye. The electroshock resident is a well-known karate master who loves to be a slave. Stretched her body out uncoiled like a spring, an Aryan transsexual makes a run through the border, banging magnets together causes ghost patterns, and trees to flutter and swim in the nighttime autumn air. Heart exploder. Crime reactionaries, precautionary about dysentery, scratching your chin. Muffles my thinking, watching pupils dilate. Lacerations are badges of the elite. The flatness of a monotone response, wagging the Bugs Bunny cane upside down. Turning burning pages, stinging eyes with self-administered pepper spray, for the saints who walk among us. Triceratops, bring your love home in trophy form, taken out of context. The evil is in the details. The proof is in the autopsy. And the coffin is sealed tightly. The longer you speak, the more nails you put into it. I can neither confirm nor deny anything you say. The holy order is disorder. Fly ball to third baseman's skull. Ones who survive will not be the best, but they won't be the worst. The Bill of Rights was never paid on time. A late fee was accrued. A wet bag of coins could have paid it off. Pacific Fist. Sniff the scent of the Pacific Fist. Stammer and stutter to get the job done. Believing solar flares are critically concise, this is the home of washed-up perpetrators. Reduced gravity is my way out of here because 3 wrongs without a doubt do make a right. Whereas God threw a few roadblocks my way, they always welcomed home the broken down. 1980 Cocaine, California. The electrocuted meek believes in evolution myths and legends. Looking at their watches, stepping on the monkey's tail, on the monkey's trail, to put the monkey on trial, bathed in the light of celluloid scripture, like the usual posse of off-duty pigs. Thirst-drenched fool flipped in his own mother, wretched, wretched, wrenched out of hand. Does not disguise the boy bringing on the strap. Last call waiting game tirade would be the cause of a riveted, thorough roughing up. The LGD, Lower Garden District Property Pathos and Pity, St. Andrew Magazine, where the antique street splits, wooden shotgun shacks, 2 blocks from St. Thomas Housing Project. White columned 3-storied mansions in between Central City and the Irish Channel. Trap oak trees and magnolia branches that sway from the humidity and the September summer furnace. Blue and white police trainers show off red sirens and turn the early morning fog and traffic into a staged routine, leading to chases on foot and hoof. Waking the armor team into the bulletproof scene of pre-dawn raids, serving parchment papers scrawled on with curdled milk and onion soup. Prowler car. Her stepmother says an upset stomach does as it's told, whether whispered to or shot at, point-blank range. A game of chance behind a picket fence. We think they took the car, barely scraping by with the price of gas. Revolvers are cheaper. First, I need a new weapon. Then, I'll fix the spider-webbed windshield.